This is Ashton Marcus, and I'm on location at Plummer Auditorium for 3D Theatrical's presentation of The Addams Family starring Bronson Pinchot. Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Gretchen Dawson, Marketing Director of 3D Theatricals, also co-founder.
Great, and which production are you doing right now?
We're doing The Addams Family, the musical, starring Bronson Pinchot and Rachel York.
Great. Actually, we're at intermission right now, and just to tell you about this, I just love this performance. I think it was fantastic. It's one of the best performances I've seen all year.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, plus also, didn't you also do the choreography?
I actually assisted on some of it, but Dana Salamondo is just incredible. She's done many shows for us, and we just love her so much. You have to look her up. Her resume is just extensive. She was Tiger Lily with Kathy Rigby. Just an incredible woman as well, and her work is just amazing.
Yeah, one thing I thought was very challenging was it was such a short stage.
Yes.
I remember I actually saw Phantom of the Opera at Pantages and at Seagram's, and I noticed that the stage was so much shorter at Seagram's, and I was thinking, wow, this must have been very challenging for them. But you have even larger cast and an even smaller stage than that.
Right. We added 2 tracks, actually. Originally, it was 2 less characters. We decided to add 2 ensemble members, and it was a challenge, but Dana fought very long to get it right, and we only had 5 tech days, right? So that's not a lot of time. Broadway, you had at least, a couple months to tech a show, and we have the best team to pull off the impossible here. So we're just so thankful for that. We have Orange County based and LA actors coming in to do the show, as well as the crew, the staff, and the orchestra, all the top people in Southern California.
Plus the dancers themselves too. Yeah. I was very impressed with them because, again, not only do they have because there's no style to this. It's very chaotic.
Right.
So how do you orchestrate such a chaotic movement?
Oh my gosh. So we had an audition, and we had a great turnout. It was very difficult to pick the final cast. They fought long and hard, and they probably could have cast this 2 times over with the amount of people that showed up. Thankfully, in Southern California, we have a great theater community, the actors, the crew. So for us, it was just a humbling, rewarding experience to see how many people showed up and to finally get the final puzzle. So that's really how you can create great work, having an amazing team. Dana's incredible. She worked very hard with all of the dancers, lots of hours, 3 weeks of rehearsal, 1 week of tech. It's a very quick process, but everybody pulled together and did their homework, and that's what it really comes down to.
I love the costuming too because
thank you.
Basically the dancers,
Broadway sets and costumes. Yeah.
Right, but also the makeup too. The ghosts, yes. They look like almost a black and white movie.
Yeah, Denise Paxton is our makeup designer. She's designed such shows as Shrek for us and Tarzan. She's incredible. She actually did Knott's Berry Farm, the scary thing they have over there, and she's just incredible with that type of look. So Addams Family was right up her alley.
Yeah, and it being Halloween, very close. It's very
appropriate. A very appropriate show for this time of year. It's great for the whole family. It's a comedy, so it's not too long. You can bring the whole family, and it's just a wonderful show. The music's great too. I'm a big fan too.
Well, I love the performance. I got to get back in to see the rest of it because I'm really eager.
You got to go back in there. It's almost time for Act 2.
That's right. Well, thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Great. Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm with
TJ Dawson. I'm the director of The Addams Family, also the producer.
That was fantastic. I mean, I've seen parts of The Addams Family before with Nathan Lane. I was kind of a little disappointed with that version of it. I loved this version.
Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, they rewrote the show for the national tour, so we had the new and improved script, and really had a really good time with our particular cast. So I'm glad you enjoyed it.
When it comes to casting, what did you look for in your casting? This was so much better than the Broadway. And nothing against it. I love Nathan Lane. I love BB Newell. But what did you do? What did you look for in your casting?
I felt that the way that it was presented on Broadway, they went such a different direction with the family itself, and I felt like it needed when you are trying to please the fans of the Addams Family, you need to show them the Addams Family. So I really looked for people that were going to be able to deliver the essence of who those people were, and then still be able able to put their own twist on it. So we were really more true to who Wednesday was, as opposed to playing her like an ingenue that's going through a huge life change, and still being able to do that life change, but keeping her as Wednesday Addams. That's as an example. So that was a fun challenge to kind of reinterpret the material that way.
Here's a bit of a nerdy question. Again, I usually don't ask this to directors. I know one of your most important things you have to do is blocking.
Yeah.
But basically, this stage was kind of a little smaller than stages I've seen before.
Yes.
What kind of challenges did you have for that?
A lot of challenges because there's a lot of people and very specific moments where the curtain dictates you only have like half of the stage to work on. So it forces you to get really creative, and that was actually a fun challenge to kind of navigate around, to use the space as cleverly as we could. So yeah.
I love it because I love the dance scenes, because the dance it was kind of a little chaotic, which I think went really well with the music.
It goes with the music, and then just the style of dead people coming out of the graves and making it a little bit frenetic in a controlled way. So that was fun to play with.
Yeah, and again, I've seen a lot of regional theaters. I've seen La Jolla Playhouse. Yeah. I've seen Laguna Playhouse and all that. I know you guys have won an Ovation Award. If this is a sample of your work, you're extremely talented. You're a very brilliant man.
Thank you. That's a huge compliment, because we're such fans of all the theaters you named, and we're a proud member of the theater community here, and are happy to be producing work along with all these other great theaters. So I thank you for that compliment. Thank you.
Yeah, once again, I love the performance. I think it's one of the best I've seen all year. Of the 94 performances I've seen at La Jolla Playhouse, at Sigurdsson, I was just at the Lion King yesterday.
Oh, I'm going to go 2 weeks from now. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited.
I love the performance. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you very, very much. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you. Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm with
Anthony Grappuzzo. I was actually born in Queens, New York. I moved to Florida at the age of 11. After graduation, I moved to New York. I was there for about 8 years, in LA for 4, Chicago for 12, here for 11, all over the place. I played Fester. Fester is probably the most intelligent member of the Addams family. He is a very childlike innocence about him, but as they say, out of the mouth of babes comes wisdom. So he sort of sets the motion in the play, he sets the play in motion, and it's because of love that everything becomes all right. And he's a big believer in love.
I love the performance. I love everyone's performance. Even thinking back, because I actually saw the Addams Family when I was a kid, and I thought you guys did beautifully. I think it was even better than some of the performances some of the TV series I've seen.
I can't really compare it. I remember watching the series as a child, and I tried to make Fester my own. I was told that he had an innocence about him, and to draw him out from that innocence. So that was my interpretation. I know I did see the Addams Family movie, and I'm absolutely nothing like the actor that played Fester in the movie. So I can only tell you that.
Well, you did a fantastic job, because again, you really weren't given a whole lot of dramatic lines and all that, but you brought so much to the character that everyone has a good, memorable feeling of it.
Thank you. I was just being truthful. I tried to find Fester's truth. He has to be able to love the only way he knows how, and it's an inanimate object, but it is the source of life for most people. So it was very fulfilling to find his core and to grow from there.
Yeah. Again, I mentioned this before, that I've seen parts of the version that Nathan Lane did. Mm-hmm. I was kind of disappointed, but I was really impressed with the guys you guys did, because I just love this performance.
Oh, well, thank you. I can't speak for that because I did not personally see it myself, but everybody sort of has grown into the characters that they are. We've only been rehearsing for like 2 weeks, so it really came through really fast for all of us.
Well, thank you very much for being on the show.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm with
Dino Nicandros. I'm from Houston, Texas. I graduated from Pepperdine University, and I've been working professionally in Los Angeles for about 2 years now. I played Lucas Beinecke. Lucas, he's a college student from Ohio, and he meets Wednesday Addams, and he takes his family to their house to meet them and try to break the ice and break the news to them that they're getting engaged, or that they are engaged and they're going to be married. And he's a very uptight kid because his parents are kind of all American, but kind of underneath he's kind of a caged animal, and Wednesday kind of brings the animal out of him, and so it's kind of a fun little journey for him.
Yeah, I love the performances here. I loved yours also. Basically, I saw bits of the original piece with Nathan Lane, and I was a little disappointed with their performance. Not that I love Nathan Lane and all
of course,
that, but again, it was just a little disappointing for me. I just love the way you guys did it.
Well, thank you, and the show's definitely undergone a bunch of changes since they've done it. They reworked some scenes and cut some songs, and our director TJ, our music director Corey Hirsch, they bring such heart to the piece, and it's really easy to make it kind of a fluff piece that doesn't really matter, but there's really great heart in the show that we've been encouraged to discover, and I hope it's resonating with people.
I definitely saw the heart in every actor, because again, the original piece was not a Broadway hit, but I saw every actor putting a lot into it.
Yeah, and I think it's really easy, especially on Broadway. They don't have necessarily the time or patience to kind of really dig through something. You kind of have to throw it up. So we have a real luxury of getting to really dig into it and discover things for ourselves. Yeah.
I also like the look. It was beautiful, and it was kind of a little gothic beautiful too.
Yeah. It's kind of strange that something so dark can be, beautiful in its own way, and that's kind of the heart of the story. Is that, what is normal? We all have quirks, and we're all strange to somebody, but just embrace who you are, sort of thing.
Well, thank you very much for being on the show.
Yeah, thanks so much. Thanks. Take care.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm with
Tracy Romoots. I've been doing regional theater here at this theater for the past year and a half, and I've done a lot of voiceovers, cartoon series and whatnot, but just a lot of theater. I played Alice Beinecke. Alice has fallen out of love with her husband because just the normal way that mamas have to take care of families, and you just kind of move apart. But then through taking a little bit of acrimonium, sort of a poison, she discovers herself again, and her husband falls in love with her again.
I loved your performance.
Oh, thank you.
It was so bigger than life.
Oh, good. I enjoyed it. It was it's a lot of fun to play her.
This particular piece, I actually saw parts of it with Nathan Lane, and I was kind of a little disappointed because I expected a lot more. But this piece, I really liked it. I really like this casting.
Oh, good. Yeah, this is the tour version, which is a little different than what was on Broadway. It's been tweaked, and that's been the consensus, is that people like the actual book of the tour version better than the Broadway version. So we're lucky. We're getting the good one. And then, yes, Rachel York and Bronson Pinchot. Oh my gosh, can't get any better than that. So
yeah, again, I'm a big fan of Nathan Lane's, but they just did a really outstanding job.
They did. They're perfect together. So, and he's perfect for this role of Gomez. So yes, we feel very lucky to be in it.
Well, thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm with
Robert Yacco. I played Mal Beinecke in the play. I go all the way back to the Long Beach Civic Light Opera days, where I did George and Sunday in the Park, the LA premiere with Pamela Myers, Company with Carol Burnett and Patrick Cassidy, and go all the way back to New York to, I actually got to do Fiddler on the Roof with Herschel Bernardi and worked with Mr. Robbins, so I've been around a while. Mal is, he's the supposed normal dad, the father of the boy who's in love with Wednesday, and we are the normal family who come to the crazy Addams Family house, and, hilarity ensues.
I loved your pieces. I loved the individual performances, and I loved this piece as a whole. I thought it was beautifully done.
Oh, thank you very much. It's one of those kind of pieces that until you get an audience, you really don't know how it flies. I never actually got to see the show before working on it, which sometimes is really good. You have a fresh take on it. You're not following anybody's lead. And we were just starting to get that feedback from the audience, and it was really wonderful. So it was a great audience tonight. You were here on a great night, and thank you for the compliment.
When I was looking at it, when I first came in, I was thinking, well, I kind of saw pieces of it with Nathan Lane, and I was a little disappointed because I was expecting a lot more from that cast. Also, it's Halloween. What the heck? Let's come here. Let's just enjoy a nice performance. I might be surprised. I think this is one of the best performances I've seen all year. I've seen 94 performances.
Wow, that's impressive, and that's a huge compliment. I have to also, I would say too, one of the things that really ties this all together, our musical director, Corey Hirsch, has added some vocal arrangements, and he's a master at, you listen to that choral stuff up there, and it's gorgeous. I sit downstairs and go, wow. And these are people I've known and worked with, but he's added a dimension to the music, and it ties everything all together. And it's, it's a physically beautiful production. TJ has got a wonderful sense of artistry on many levels, and we're lucky to be in it. So I'm very happy and proud to be part of this cast.
Well, once again, I love the performance. Thank you very much for being on the show.
My pleasure, and thank you very much.
The Addams Family will be playing at Plummer Auditorium from October 6th to the 25th, and at Redondo Beach Performing Arts Center from October 31st to November 8th. For more information, go to www.3dtshows.com or to theorangecurtainrev.com.